So I think before someone trolled me, they may have forgotten while we're talking about Maradona in the background from the OG news, which is interesting. I say news like I'm a total bogan, but I'm talking about my career and how it started with, not them, AOG, but they're pretty awesome. It started with the news anchor on the desk for this show, Peter Hitchner, and my art ability, and the troll may have possibly forgotten to check who I used to work for. I don't know how you would miss this glaringly obvious clue. Dickhead Fat Steve of the universe of Stephen and Sarah are potentially the most, look, I'm just going to say it, retarded, while I've got the protection of Channel 9 News behind me and the Victoria Police in front of me, and James Smart, who's a legend because I met him in person and he's pretty cool. And that one, someone forgot to check my LinkedIn before they decided to go the long way around to taking on the technology of the future with a virus at the same time as wanting to get everyone immunised. Exactly. The WHO takes their information from all of their learned sources like you would expect an actual national, global, everything feels national these days. This lady gives the news. This man translates it until we all understand what the fuck the news is even talking about, because who would fucking know? Lisa and Carl and Ali and everyone on the project apparently keep things running across 2 desks on 2 channels. 7 seems to have taken some drugs that no one can understand, but that's 7 as a channel, not anyone on 7 personally. This is my bathroom, which is still my bathroom, but it's neatening up. And if the worst thing I show you on my bathroom is my bong, I'm pretty sure it's only not anybody really important. That's all the people that are really important looking at it. But in honour of the man in the chopper and the sunrise, I don't know if he saw my art, but I saw his. And that's because Meghan Markle too. I feel like you will understand this picture, Miss Markle. Mrs. Windsor. Mrs. I never knew what the Windsors' last names were anyway. I just like Harry because he snorted a cap of alcohol back in the day, and then he also dressed as a Nazi and no one gave a fuck, including my grandma, because she thought it was funny. Because when people are acting like dickheads, she had a tendency to call them Nazis, but only if they were acting like extreme dickheads, you see. That's like, we like Channel 9 as a family. So we can talk about serious things and know how to have a laugh about people because we can see they're being respectful and not assholes. And that is how you guys get your inside knocks in a wooden house of thank you so much. So I don't know if you ever get to see the videos, but this is what gets filmed that maybe doesn't actually get across, because it seemed weird to me to be so trolled but get 3 likes. Oh, look, you're going to be on the news, on the weather, on the YT of the show that never gets to go anywhere. But he's changing a nation. Yeah, see, if that doesn't look strange to you, as if last year we had the same thing. But we were getting warned of everything getting extremely fires. And I think that was because sometimes the world needs to be hit with a bit of fire energy. So then we can get back to the sea. This was for you, Miss Markle. I've got 2 pairs of scissors, which is just representative of that, the fact that I am the world's best or worst functioning bong head, depending on how you look at it. I'm assuming that in America they take hits from the bong, and because you're on suits, you're on the right side of the royal conversation. I also know that the Queen never meant to hurt Diana. The Queen just has to do everything the Queen has to do, which is bloody hard. I get how the Queen feels. That's how you end up trying not to make a point, but wanting to make art in order to make a point, which is the points that the news is making behind me, not my points. It's so nice to be an old lady and just stand in my bathroom and yell. Okay, look, I've got playing cards, so there. And I've got sticks, so there. And I've got news reporters that I like, so there. And I've got cards that say revision, because Black Moon is in air. And China's celebrating their moon birthday or something, and they put 2 rockets on the moon. So it's a good time to remind China that you don't own the moon. I don't think the Chinese people think that they own the moon. I just think that maybe China thinks that it owns the moon, and I'm pretty sure that we're not alone. Me and my phone in thinking that Oracle of the Unicorns also thinks that China. So I suggest you don't try to reverse bomb me from the moon. That sounds insane until you think about the fact that I had foil on my toilet seat, like what, a month ago, 2 months ago, and nobody thought that was insane. So, Bavarian mug of love and light. I don't think that China needs to be sending me 14 bullet points of ridiculousness, and then 5 underpinning bullet points that went to one of the YT channels instead of one of the news channels. Yeah, China, you are hilarious. That's exactly right. China's hilarious, not you, meow meow, so just knock it off. Because you might have unleashed a devil a little bit bigger than what you can control. This is what happens when you open Pandora's lid in the happy birthday moon season, right as we go into Sagittarius, which just happens to be Britney Spears and all my favourite people. And they do a good news entertainment report on this channel. So take your warnings from me, because I talk nonsense. Excellent, that seems like a good time to turn off. When we come with the guy who talks the serious stuff about nonsense. Seriously. Here's people who know how to make people smile. Hi, guys. I thought that you were making me laugh, and now you... Thank you. I was just about to turn this off, and then suddenly, psychically, I thought, no, we need to hang around and give the weather report on my channel that lights everybody up, but doesn't go too far, thankfully. See, that's a good example for good description. No example. It is an example of me. But it's a good description of me. I'm a naughty kid. I just like things like, kids, you remind me of my niece, little kid, who I don't know your name of yet. But she loves my car because she reminds her of the ad living at the back of the car. And also because I'm a naughty kid. And they're my 2 naughty kids. It takes 2 of them to be able to ignore the hell out of me, yeah. Hi, June. And all of your kids. And Matt and everybody. Hello, Helen and everybody in Adelaide. I have event peeps everywhere. Sunday, partly cloudy and 24 degrees. Monday, a possible shower and 31. And Perth, fine and 26 degrees. Oh, look. Bluehead. It's a good day. Looking partly cloudy. Well, Angela Dives is from the Cerebral Palsy Alliance and joins me. Of course you are, gorgeous. I saw that beautiful.